Hey guys, Matco Toby here. Today I'm going to showcase a couple new wrench sets that came out in our ratcheting Flarenut design. And what those ratcheting Flarenuts are ratcheting open end wrenches, right? And we came out with a kit about 8-9 months ago, I want to say, that was covering from 8 to 14 millimeter. And that kit had went over quite well. If I'm honest with you, I really was quite skeptical of any open end ratcheting wrench, and I just did not foresee any way that they could be engineered in a way that would be strong enough to handle the abuse that I know all of you guys are going to put them through. So I really was pretty cautious on them. I just didn't really want to sell them too hard and give people high expectations, but I'll have to admit to all of you that I was pretty mistaken on that. They've been actually wildly durable, and I've only had to warranty one of the ratcheting mechanisms on any of these kits that I've sold. So I'll put my my own judgment aside from what I initially thought and admit that I actually think they're a pretty cool item. So what I'm going to showcase for you, like I said, that initial set came out with 8 to 14 millimeter. So what they've done is expanded on that kit, and now this is starting at 15 millimeter, taking it all the way down to 19 millimeter. And if you're unfamiliar with these wrenches, I'll grab the 19, the biggest one, so you can see. You've got your regular 19 millimeter flare nut on the side there, and then a 19 millimeter ratcheting on this side. So you'll be able to hook that on. I know a lot of the guys that have been buying these have been using them for like hydraulic lines and fittings and such. So you can snake that, of course, around that line or fitting and start reefing, and of course it's going to ratchet. Now you see, now when it ratchets, it'll actually fully close, and you might think, okay, well, now I'm as tight as I'm going to go, but I'm stuck. But that's not actually the case. So if my fingernail is the actual fitting that you're adjusting, you'll slide it back off of that, and you can see there's some knurling on that piece, and you can get your fingers up there, and that knurling is just there to be the grip to be able to ratchet that back, and you can see back to about even, and you can slide that back off. So again, that mechanism, there's not an insane amount of teeth in there, and you can hear it's kind of noisy in the click, but I think that's kind of what's making it more durable. It doesn't have super fine adjustment, but those cogs, those teeth are quite large, and that's what's allowing you to really reef on them and get the movement you want. So that's a new cool lineup in that option. And then the other part is when they first came out, of course, they were only in the metric sizing. Now we have a full 8-piece set that's covering 5/16 to 3/4 inch in your SAE sizes, and I know a lot of the truck and tractor guys are going to like that, getting those in the SAE again for some of the other lines and fittings. So pretty cool option. Got both available, both of them that I have on hand or on sale or on deals that I purchased from, again, my Tool Expo previously. So if you have any other questions about them, feel free to reach out to me in the comments. Otherwise, touch base with your local distributor, and I'm sure they'd be happy to answer those questions for you as well. Thanks again, and I'll catch you on the next video.